Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of World of Shadows. I'm excited to get going and get right back into the story because I want to see some Decker on Technomancer combat here.
Very one-sided.
Oh, we'll see. So when we last left off, Nyx had just identified that friends of hers friends, I guess is a strong word, were in the same bar.
That is a very strong word.
Friend and his halfer.
Mild acquaintances.
Yeah, enemies or friends of my enemies, which would make them
Frenemies.
my enemies.
Just lower on the list to take down. Yours is not as high
That's right.
priority yet.
So Nyx was about to intercept a call that Chronostatic was about to make on his gear, which is protected by Leroy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to break through his firewall to be able to gain access.
Right.
So
I would thread my complex form and I would diffuse his firewall.
we could start there.
Mhm.
Absolutely. This is, you're taking the stealth approach. They don't know you're there yet.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and summon a sprite.
I will do that. But now I'll summon a data sprite for that. And so I have that going up at the same time though, because I have time, we're not like in a fight or anything like that. Can I also then infuse my sleaze
Yep.
to make sure that he can't detect anything?
So step 1,
Mhm.
Are you infusing first or are you
I would
spriting?
infuse. No, I would infuse. So complex form, infuse sleaze.
Okay. All right, so let's do that first.
Okay.
So you're going to make your technomancy.
You know, it's easy way to get past the firewall. Just tell Leroy you're going to screw with me, and he lets you in.
I don't want Leroy annoying
But
him here
she's
yet.
screwing with both of
Oh,
you.
no, I know. That's why it's good.
So you are going to, we look at our actions here.
No one screws with Chronostatic except me.
That's where the line is drawn?
Infuse. So you're going to do your electronics plus resonance.
Right. My electronics plus my resonance. So I need another die. Okay.
And you are going for at least 4 here.
Okay. Well,
Get edge for this?
no, because I'm not using. I get edge every time I'm making something with logic. That's not this. I'm not trying to use my resistance. But this is because I haven't used my sprite yet. So I do get edge when I use a sprite because I have sprite affinity. So, but I can spend edge right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's resetting at each scene.
scene.
So yeah, of course I would. So I'm going to spend edge
What
to
is
re-roll.
your edge attribute?
My edge is 2.
2. So what you can do with 2 edge
Mhm.
is either re-roll a single die that costs 1.
Or I can just do plus ones, right?
You could do +1 for the cost of 2 edge. You can change a 4 to a 5.
Just 1 though.
Yes.
Now I'm going to have to re-roll and hope.
So you reroll 2 and hope that you get 2 hits?
That's really bad for me.
Well,
Or you could just take the fade and try again because you're not in initiative right now.
I like that one.
I'll take the fade.
All right. So you are fighting a fade of 4.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna roll your fade.
Fade is cool.
Willpower plus logic.
So
Yeah, no
what's
problem.
This do? What's fade?
So fade is like drain for
Strain for Technomancers.
for Technomancers.
Oh, okay.
The explanation I gave to Elisa yesterday, half of it is it's like when you're thinking real hard and you get tired.
Oh, this is bad.
What?
I mean,
It's bad. So, for those of you who have never seen me play anything before, I'm the worst die roller ever.
You're not glitching.
I'm not glitching, but I
2 success.
fail. No, those are fails.
Oh, those are fails. Okay. Those
Yes.
are ones. If you,
Oh.
if you see too many of those skulls,
No.
Yeah,
it's
it's bad.
like a critical roll.
No successes.
All right.
I'm getting them out of the way for this
You are taking
BS.
4 stun.
Oh no.
Holy smutcholi.
I'm okay.
I don't know if it's all this gin, but I all of a sudden feel really good.
But then, okay.
All right, you want to do it again?
So now I can try it again.
Yes. Now with 4 fade,
Mm-hmm.
or 4 stun, that now means that you are rolling at a -1.
Ooh, real good.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, no. How many do I need?
4.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do this. But I thought it was very funny. But I apparently cannot do it. And I'm not going to take any more risk at this.
So you're gonna need to take your fade though.
Yeah.
Willpower plus logic.
-1, right?
Not for damage resistance.
Oh, I see. So you'll get.
Now, this is matrix damage resistance, though, so I get an edge.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have gotten an edge for
Yeah,
the last
so
one,
you
too.
have 2 more edge. So you could. Well, no, because you would have had 3. So you couldn't post roll until now. So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll your. But you have 2 extra
I have
edge right
2
now.
extra edge.
Oh, now
There.
you hit it.
Now I hit it. Now I'm fine. I have 4 successes.
4, so no fade.
But you got
No
the 2
fade.
extra edge now.
Yeah.
Why not? When in Rome.
To try to do it again?
So this was just trying to infuse yourself, right?
Just trying to take down.
No, this is just trying to infuse, right?
Yeah, this is just trying to
infusing.
infuse my sleeves, which is crazy. I should just have gone straight for the thing. You know what? I'm going to go straight for it.
It's pretty easy to
I'm-
just sit here and let an agent do the work for you. I don't know.
I'm pretty persistent.
Algorithms.
So instead, obviously I can't be sneaky here.
So you're gonna do brute force.
Yeah, and I'm just going to try to defuse the.
Do you use the firewall, or do you want to try to intercept the call directly?
Oh,
Oh, how's that work?
Firewall. Well, the way it would work is, at some point, the call has to leave my pan and go into the matrix to then reach the other person. Now, presumably there's some level of encryption, but you could try to hijack the encryption instead of having to get through my firewall.
I'm just I'm just going to try and intercept the call.
Okay.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it for the joke, but just going to try one more time.
So let's.
You're saying it's not worth it. I'm hearing you can't do it. So
Oh.
You should roll behind the scenes when Lisa's just like burp stomping.
Walking plus logic.
Tracking, so it's not electronics anymore.
Electronics. So you've got your.
Since he's making a call.
Let me make sure here. My decking.
this is definitely an elite
This is what
collection.
happens when everybody tries to mess with me. They always try to fool me, joke me. This is good. This is good. Keep it up, everyone.
Says.
Just trying to call for a car. I just want a car.
I'm just still waiting at the front door, anxiously waiting.
Yeah, you're still like on the phone, like,
Oh no, I'm on the phone. No. You guys dropped the call. I'm out the front door, like outside on the curb, sitting. I'm just waiting for my friends to come.
If it's legal, it's if you're doing a legal action, it's electronics plus logic. Intercepting a call, no.
If you're making a metahuman in the middle, it's cracking plus logic versus intuition plus data process.
Yes.
Which is what you're doing.
So I would need to summon a sprite for cracking because I'm not a cracking person. I'm an electronics person. So I would then summon the sprite to do it for me, the cracking part of it for me.
Okay. Summon a sprite.
So I will do that.
So I think you need for your sprites. You told me what type. What level do you want to do? The more powerful, the more likely it is to succeed. More fade you're going to face.
Go for the highest. Do it.
I think it's like for that one, it's like 1 through 3. I don't have it open in front of me.
The highest you can do. So the highest you are able to summon is twice your resonance rating.
Oh, okay.
That would be a force 8, a rating 8.
That's not worth it for this. We're just gonna do 4.
can I just say,
There's that not worth it again. I keep hearing it.
I would love it if you stunned yourself out and our introduction is watching you just collapse.
Oh, it looks like another Temple Master tried to get through my firewall.
Yeah.
So electronics plus, or I'm sorry, cracking plus. Oh, you're summoning the sprite first. So that
I do have Sprite Affinity, which will give me edge for doing that as well.
So the first thing you want to do then, because you can only collect an extra 2 edge besides your attribute, and you're already at 4 out of your 2. So you want to spend some edge first.
Okay.
So that you can. So what I would do is just pre-edge your roll because it's fun.
Yeah, I'll pre-edge my roll.
All right. So
What do sprites look like?
what that's gonna do.
Would you like to know?
What that's gonna do is take your you add 2 dice because it's your edge attribute
Mm-hmm.
to your dice pool, and all your 6s are gonna explode.
Okay.
So
Badass.
tasking
Drek, folks.
plus resonance is what you're
Tasking.
rolling.
So that's 5 and 4, plus I'm adding 2 dice.
And I'll roll for the sprite.
And you get all your 6s explode, right?
Ooh, look at all those dice.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh my god, is that a glitch?
What? Oh shit.
Why am I so terrible at
That's
rolling
not a
dice?
glitch. Oh, glitch is more than half?
It's not more than half.
It's more than half.
Yes, it's
So-
not more than half.
It's not.
Close.
I do not have more than half.
That's what I said.
But now I still have 2 edge to spend.
You have 1 edge to spend because you spent 4, but you got the edge back.
Yeah.
So you could re-roll 1 die.
She didn't get a single 6.
Did you get any 5s?
You got
Yeah.
5s.
Oh,
5s. Okay.
can I make that 5,
Five
a
and
6, and then
sixes.
have that explode?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
mean,
it
that's
kind of does
effectively-
the same thing.
As I said, it's
'cause
effectively just a reroll.
It's 2 hits either way because 5s and 6s are hits. And then, so using 1 edge is going to let you roll a die. So if you change a 5 to a 6, you're going to
It's the
still
same
have 2
thing.
hits and roll a die.
But 3 is not going to be a success.
A 3 is not a success. So it's only 5s and 6s that are
No, what I'm saying is if I roll a die right now and I have 3 successes, that's still not going to be a success.
You don't know. It depends on what I've rolled to resist you.
All right, we'll just do it. So
Hey.
I have 3 successes.
All right. I have 3 successes as well.
Mhm.
So you do get the attacker wins,
Oh.
but you only have 1 service from your sprite, and you need to roll your fade. Actually, oh yeah, you're fighting 3 fade since that's what I rolled on my hits.
Yeah.
So willpower plus logic.
You can do it, Elisa. You can do it.
Oh no.
Can I?
Oh wait.
I have 2.
Okay, good.
All right, so 1 more point of stun.
This is a lot of stun just to intercept this call.
We're gonna call it a
Funny.
night soon, but
Yeah.
you do have your sprite,
Mhm.
and now your sprite has the power to do cracking.
hmm
So now you're gonna send your sprite to go intercept that call.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So the
Now-
sprite,
My question is it his intuition plus my data processing, or my intuition plus my data processing?
to fight it's yours because it's not his.
I know it's my data processing. I was just intuition. I assume it's mine because it's all about.
He's not intercepting.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying
That's
to call
right.
for
He's
You're
not
not
aware of
Okay.
like what's going on. So
That's a common thread in these games.
yeah. So now we've got our tests. So cracking plus logic versus intuition plus data processing.
Yep.
So
Girlfriend
sprite's
Epidemia's
cracking
Mhm.
plus
What is that sprite's cracking? Because I don't have that.
sprite.
The girl from Empanima's playing.
Stats.
Dun.
Its rating is its resonance.
Was a 4?
Decompile task
It's
force.
taking so long for the call to go through. It's like, dude. Why is this call taking so long? You ever called someone on your cell phone and it just takes forever
Like,
for it to
keep
connect?
getting
Yeah.
the busy signal.
Yeah, this is happening right now.
Well,
Tasking plus res. I might get this wrong, but I'm gonna make a call on this. Let's just set its stats to 4.
Okay, so it's 4 for its cracking
Mm-hmm.
plus my logic, you said?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, more dice.
so
You get
every
one
time
edge.
I make a logic, I get an edge.
Yep.
I don't know how it's possible that I'm that
Wow.
terrible at rolling dice.
It's okay. I don't know what he's
I'm going to. I don't know what he's going to roll. I'm hoping he's roll. How many dice are you rolling?
He's rolling like
Well,
like
I did have to move configure some of my data processing over to the firewall because that makes it stronger, which does weaken my data processing. So I'm not rolling as many dice as I would otherwise like, although I am overclocking my system,
Mm-hmm.
which did nothing for me.
For one success.
So you had one
However-
success, and I had one success, which means I'm the attacker and I win.
Well, according to this thing, you gain access to the call for a number of minutes equal to net hits.
So 1 minute?
1 minute.
It's a good thing.
Well, that's not
it's
a
a good thing
net
I
hit,
ramble.
that's-
Yeah, but it defaults to
Okay, that understood.
Okay.
So you have my
All right.
call for 1 minute.
All right.
Leroy's phone is not. You think? So the call goes through. So,
So the
I'm-
call.
yeah,
so
so
I think
So-
I'm talking to a.
So what's happening is the call bounces through her before it then goes out, and then when his call bounces through her and comes back to you, it's a metahuman in the middle.
Okay, so when whoever receives the call at this point,
You-
I think I'm talking to the car rental place.
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking to you.
No, you are talking to the car rental,
just
but she's
listening in.
listening in on the
Oh
conversation.
no, I wanted to
No, she's
intercept the
intercepting.
call.
Oh, I see.
Intercepting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ford Car Rentals.
Do I recognize her voice?
make a memory check.
Memory is my
My disguise is good.
intuition and my logic, correct?
Yep.
Three successes. Wow, that's a good roll.
It's familiar, but you can't place it.
Interesting. Hi. With my first impression. 2 minutes after? No. Hi. I am looking to rent a small cube van that would drop off in Chicago at your depot there. And I'm curious what your best possible rates are.
Well, for a small cube van, we can do that for 400 new yen a day. Or I have actually today in my possession, ready for rental, a brand new Ares Roadmaster.
What?
That one I can get for you for the low price of you not fucking going on a run and not calling me motherfucker.
Is that Nix?
Now you, yeah, you.
Well, while this call is going on, you have, Leroy, your agent sends you an alert that there's been a feeler out on your firewall.
I noticed she didn't erase matrix signature. The thing I don't have to do, but the technomancers do.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like you leave a smell behind.
No,
or
but
something.
I clean after, right?
You can clean up.
Can certainly attempt to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a full matrix perception then.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Nix?
Yep.
What? When did you start working for Fort America?
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Face.
What a
take off those shades and look across the bar, dummy, and then I'll do this.
Oh, hey! You want a drink?
Yes, I want a drink. Also, what are you doing here? And hi, Leroy. Leroy.
What up?
Yeah.
You find it. She's not like trying to hide what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's not being
Yeah.
sneaky.
Like,
Did you
Why
upgrade
are
your
you
persona's
in-
hairstyle or something? It looks a little different.
no.
Okay.
I go to the bar as these two are staring across the bar at each other. Two more whiskey.
Why are you in Seattle?
Gets the
And what do you need to rent a car for? And also, why have you not even called me since that last run? Leroy.
Oh, snap. Don't look at me.
She asked you a question, Leroy. Answer it.
Pretty sure she's talking to you.
Talking to me now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the bar. Oh, I put the glasses back on. Oh, I walk over as I'm walking. You hear me like in stereo because it's through the comm, and then now as I get closer, I'll just shut the call off. Put a nice glass of whiskey in front. It's not third level, but it's pretty good. Consider it an apology for not calling. We've been on the DL and we had some issues and a little too much heat and we
This
didn't want
one
to.
always has issues.
Yeah, understood, but
I can't believe you're out of your mom's basement.
Well, hey, I can't believe that you're.
Try
what are you doing in Seattle?
having some fun.
Clearly, but what are the odds of you being at this bar? Well, we're here at this bar talking to Jane about a job.
Look, I'm just glad you're not part of the team I just took down.
What? Oh, you're here for a job.
You see, that's because the reason she was able to take them down is because we weren't part of that team. That's what she's saying. It's a compliment.
Oh, I see.
It's not a compliment.
So, were you just messing with me with this Ford car thing, or did you actually get the Aries?
I have an Aries.
Oh, how did you get that?
It's parked a couple blocks away. We can talk about it.
You realize she can wave her hands and the car will just show up, right?
So, hang on. You want to come on a run? You don't even know what the run is.
I didn't say I wanted to come. I said, how come you didn't call me?
Because he doesn't need you. Because he's got me.
He needs me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this. This is some sloppy work. I don't know.
So
Yeah, I was trying to get caught. This is funny. I wanted you guys to know I was here, obviously.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would not have said hi, Leroy.
Right.
So is this a hello and a free whiskey, or you actually want to come on a run with us?
What?
We could use
What's
you.
the job?
I don't really know.
Wait. No, we don't need her.
Why do you always take these jobs that you don't know what they are and you don't know how to pay?
No, I agree with you on that. We know basically nothing.
It's in Chicago.
That's fair. We do
Chicago.
know that.
Yeah, it's in Chicago. It's for Fixer Jane.
How much?
We're gonna.
Exactly.
We got 1,000 yen. We can give you the start.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
We each got 1,000, and then we got 2,000 for operating expenses. He's being so honest.
He doesn't know.
I don't know how much the job
we
is.
each
This
have
is just
1,000
seat money.
up front and then 2,000 for operating expenses, including renting this car that I have.
Hey, we're giving you friendship. That's all the
I
payment
will
you
charge
need.
Yeah,
you.
no. You already gave me the price. It's for calling you and asking you to come on the run. So here's the deal.
Fair enough.
We'll give you the 1,000. He holds up a cred stick. We'll give you 1,000 now. And as he goes to tap the cred stick, he pulls it back. He doesn't actually tap it yet. He says, I'll give you 1,000 now. We're going to Chicago. We get to use this Aries. It's wiped, right? It's clean?
It will be.
Okay. We take this thing. We have to take one more runner with us. I think that's enough for now. Some new fella named Jim Bob Jim.
Jim Bob Jim. What
That's
kind
right.
of name is that?
He's a troll.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Look, it's part of the
We
stipulation.
already have a troll here.
Hey,
This one's an actual troll.
Oh, okay, they're fine.
We need to bring him with us because it was part of the job stipulation. It's already included on the run. So we're going to pick this person up here in Seattle, and then we're going to drive to Chicago, do the job, and we're square. We're good.
I mean,
We're
maybe
going to do
you're
the job.
square.
We don't know what it is and nor how much it's for.
That's right.
That's right.
And the included trip to Chicago is a measly 1,000 yen.
That's
Which-
right.
it's going to cost more than that
You
to
can
get
leave
to
if you don't
Chicago.
like it.
Hold on. So, what information did we get from Jane again? That's it, right? That's all the information we were
You
given?
didn't ask for anything.
You know that you are meeting a Mr. Johnson at in Chicago.
And there was no details until we get to the Johnsons.
Yeah.
It's not a big city.
I mean,
It'll be easy to
look,
find them.
Look, we've worked for Jane before. It's not the end of the world.
I mean, I've never been to Chicago, but there are rumors. What about, like, still radiation there? What's going on over there?
I don't think we're going into the containment zone. I think we're going to go to south to Chicago. We're going to have a conversation there. Look, if it means anything to you, apologize for not knowing you were here. Well, at least get you some pizza.
Okay, here's
Pizza.
Synth for you.
Oh. Wow.
You can't have the cheese
here's
anyway.
the
That's fair.
one thing I absolutely need to know because I do need to get out of town.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds like desperation.
Who is the job for?
Do I know that info?
Nope.
Mr. Johnson. Say Mr. Johnson, I dare you. Do it.
It's for Mr. Johnson.
You know, it's a pretty face, but also the worst face I've ever worked with.
And yet, Here you are.
How'd you not know one bit of information about this job?
Hey, it's got me this far this fast.
How far? How fast?
I'm living pretty good.
Listen, I'm on 7 gins. Now you have no excuse.
We can do this. It's Jane. Jane has given us good work in the past. It's not Margot or any of the other guys that put us into like government level conspiracy theories. It's a light run. It's a Chicago run. How bad could this possibly be?
Oh boy.
Famous last words.
Plus, we got a muscle with us. We got troll. It's good.
Oh yeah.
1,000 yen. Look, take
Why are you trying so hard?
Take the 1,000 yen because I want the truck, Leroy.
This is what's going to happen. I'll take the 1,000 yen.
Get us to Chicago.
We'll drive to Chicago. When we get there, I'll decide if I want to take the job. I'm not spending my 1,000 on expenses. Expenses come out of yours, and if I decide this job is not for me, I walk with my 1,000.
No problem.
I mean, hey, private chauffeur, why not?
Where's the truck?
Down the street.
All right. I'll meet you out there
we may
shortly.
need to do some stuff to get
It's
in.
not uphill, is it?
Everything here is uphill.
I know, it's terrible.
Why don't you guys go, wipe it clean. I'll grab my bike and meet you there, and then we'll go pick up this troll, Bob Jim, and then we'll go from there.
What do we have to do to get it exactly? You alluded there'd be some extra work.
You said there was no biometric key. I could just hack it, right?
You could hack it.
Yeah. It's easy.
Look, you guys are already working together. He pats you both in the back, slides up, finishes his whiskey, and then makes his way over to his bike. Leaves the club, leaving them there.
Well, I guess we're gonna go get a truck.
Meanwhile, you see this troll sitting on the curb, raining on. You're just like waiting up first. It's Seattle. It's constantly drizzling.
Yeah, he's just like, "Where's my friend?"
Don't forget your things.
Oh yeah, definitely go pick up my things. Here's my ticket.
The coat check takes the ticket, shuffles around a little bit, hands you your gear back
I'm
in
gonna
the
swim
bag.
through the camera footage, make sure nothing was tampered. Okay. Thank you very much. Pull out some frag grenades. Got a permit for that.
It's excessive.
And then head to my bike.
We will walk to the car.
What? Oh, I hate Seattle.
You need to get some exercise.
This whole
Also,
place on this damn planet where uphill both ways is accurate.
when is the last time you showered, man?
When did we get to Seattle?
Oh, the smell of the Seattle mist with the smog of the city and you.
You have to pay extra to get access to
Why?
a room with a shower.
We are going
It's-
to have to
it's-
get one of those vans for you to sit in away from the rest of the team like you normally do.
I
Because
mean-
I can't even imagine us sitting in the same car together before.
Hey,
on the
listen,
way to-
not everyone can handle my manly musk.
Okay.
Jesus.
You will be showering before we take our road trip.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I got Axe body spray. It's the same
You
thing.
will be showering before we take our road trip.
Yeah, it's shower in a can.
So what you see as they're walking uphill toward these two beautiful specimens, Kronostak walks over to his bike, and he taps on a plate, and the back metal of the plate opens up, and the hilt of a really nice sword kind of springs out, and he looks at it to make sure it's all good. Checks
That
the
was a
bike,
butt plug.
and interpretation is definitely subjective.
Welcome to the international interwebs, everyone.
Right.
I've got some tritios that
And then you see the blade has this fine monofilament edge to it, and he shoves it back into the bike, makes sure the compartments are good, does a paranoid check over, fires it up, and then goes toward.
I mean, as long as your anti-theft device hasn't been,
and then goes toward where Leroy, his icon persona would be.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the meantime, We have a Decker and a Technomancer approaching a
That's right.
locked vehicle.
Seems pretty redundant to me. I think we can axe the Decker.
Let's find out.
No, it's Axe body spray.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is called liquid heat.
I just threw up a little in my mouth.
That's good. I haven't used it yet. Trust me, it'll change your life.
Oh, nice, Edge.
I need it.
So is this a new scene?
Scene has changed. You are out of the club.
Oh.
Ugh, the night air.
Is that what that is? All right. We have to break into this car. So we've arrived to the...
You've gotten to the Roadmaster, the Ares Roadmaster. It's
boy.
a big tank of a van. And
Look,
what do you do?
you don't even ask, and I provide.
I mean, it's just sitting here. We could have just taken it.
No, because the person who is defending it is out of commission right now.
Oh, then I can just take this.
Who do you think put him out of commission?
Cool. Now I can just take this.
I can just take this, and you can come along.
Can you please have the van ready for me? This troll might be angry that we're making him wait so long.
Oh, I think he'll probably be fine. He seemed really desperate. Trust me, I know desperation.
Oh, so you'll have a friend then.
Well, we'll see. I already have so many. I don't know if I have room for another.
I'm sure it's not too far. I'd probably catch up pretty quick.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks away.
So
Oh, yeah, well.
I will take a
I mean,
look
in
at,
Chicago
at
traffic.
this.
Seattle.
Or Seattle traffic. Either or.
It's not bad.
Take your pick.
It's not terrible. It's just the drivers that are. No.
64 Seattle people unsubscribed.
You can address your comments and complaints.
Taking a look, I will go in and see what kind of protection is on this.
What level is the anti-theft device set to?
Anti-theft. We're gonna go with. Oh my gosh, vehicles,
Is this
guys.
to maim, mangle, stun, lethal? I guess it depends on the neighborhood.
It's on a. This is decent, so it's on a stun.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about an auto turret. That's nice.
I mean, if we had it for ours.
But what you can see, the Matrix armor is solid. It's not overwhelming.
Mhm.
But you're probably. It's going to be a challenge.
All right, guys.
Well, I'm so good at this, so let's.
Yeah, you are.
What do you need? I've got a maglock bypasser. I got a sequencer, auto picker,
No, we don't need any.
white noise generator. You need that. You guys need a keycard copier, an area jammer. What are we doing? What do we need? How are we hacking this?
So they're both. You're going for it.
I mean, do you want to work together on this?
Leroy. Well, if you, it sounds to me like you are requesting the assistance of
Hey,
someone.
Roy, we don't have time for this. Hurry up before this person comes back and gets the vehicle.
Oh, fine.
I mean, he'll be asleep for a while.
Why don't you show off what you can do then? I'll stay behind and give you some support
Ooh, how does this work?
with some calibration.
Okay.
What does that do?
So you do that
Nothing to
before-
help her.
You do that. Nothing to help me at all.
It improves your initiative in the Matrix.
Great, which is what I do not need right
That's
now
right.
at all. Thank you so much for your help.
I'm
with
helping.
this.
If this happens, it's because of me.
Okay, well, then I will be.
Will this thing have tags we have to erase?
So my sprite
Oh,
went away
yeah.
because it did its one task.
Yep.
And if it's a new scene, do I get my unregistered sprite back?
Yeah. So your unregistered just disappeared. So you can order a new one.
So I will just have that one come back up.
Mm-hmm. The
So
same
that-
one.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. Because
another,
I think compiling that same type of sprite is right because, well, it's not really. I don't need a data sprite. I kind of need You know what? I think a machine sprite would be probably better because it's working on parts, right?
Mm.
So machine.
Okay.
I think that really with the task that I want it to do, it's pretty much the same.
I'll tell you what. I'll throw a little virtual aim in there.
Which also does nothing.
No, it gives you +1.
Oh, okay.
+1 die?
+1 die.
Nice.
Okay. So I would summon that sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't-
I will
Then I'm
throw up
gonna
an AR.
add my
Hey, you
complex
see that?
bomb.
See that line of code? That's the one you want.
Is this vehicle protection that has up, was that considered like the same thing as firewall?
Yeah, it's kind of similar, yeah, but it's their data processing power is their defense, so that's what you'll be rolling against.
Okay. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to be summoning the sprite and then diffusing the firewall and then going in and then attacking.
So
To-
compile your sprite first, so we know what kind, what level.
Oh, we'll do the 4 again.
All right.
Mhm.
So let's do that first. So summon your sprite.
Okay, can you tell me what the combo is again?
It was. Hold on, let me just roll this.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of dice.
Your sprite. It's tasking plus resonance.
Tasking plus resonance. So
You get +1 for. No, it's not yet. You get the +1 for when you do the actual hack, right? Not for when she's.
She gets an edge when she.
I get an edge when I'm compiling the sprite.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm
But
about to
what
get an
he's
edge.
helping with is coming for the next step. Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
I
6.
think so.
Nice.
Any fives?
The rest are
2s and 1s. No glitch though.
So your sprite rolled 3 hits, so it resists. So you start trying to compile this sprite, and the code kind of gets tangled up in itself before it just dissipates.
Try using these dice.
Can I use? I don't know if it's what's going on with these dice. Instead of it resisting, can I use my edge on this, or no? I probably don't want to. Oh well, I need it.
It's up to you. I mean, you have 4 edge now.
It's true. Okay, screw the sprites right now, and I will just go in and try to use my own complex
Okay,
forms.
cool, but you're gonna have to take fade first.
Okay,
So fight 3.
Mm,
3.
Yep. Willpower plus logic.
Wow,
Does the stun go away between the
trying
scenes?
different dice.
Her previous stun, so she still has that previous stun.
Yeah, I'm.
So my.
It will actually take rest to.
Oh wow! So you're.
It's all right. I'm not driving.
You can also theoretically use like a stim patch, but that buys you like 11 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that.
well, if she falls unconscious, I will get us in.
And 2. You got 4 edge you can use here, which I recommend.
Yeah, I can just turn this
Yep.
one
To a 5.
into a 5.
That's for 2 edge.
So that's
Perfect.
3, and then
3, so
I have
no
5.
drain.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay, so the edge that I used with the sprite goes
Yeah.
away.
So what are you doing next?
So now, because I have nobody helping me because he's incompetent,
What? I gave you a
Um,
+1.
I didn't even use that +1, but I'm going to use it now
Okay.
to take down the firewall,
All right.
diffuse it.
So what you're going to need to do is a cracking plus your logic.
Help her, Leroy.
If he helps me do it? Oh, because I'm using my complex form, he can't lend his cracking.
So you can
It'd
assist
be-
each other.
I'm assuming it would be 2 separate instances, though. Like,
What I would recommend at this point to do an assist, because your specialty isn't cracking, is to have you assist him in terms of the dice rolls, because any hits you get added to his dice pool.
Do, 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 do.
I was gonna say I can lower data processing, but there's not much I can do about firewall. It's basically just I either get through it or I don't. I can give a +1.
You know what? I'm just going to do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it without the cracking. Watch, I'm going to do it this time.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
How many dice you got?
You said cracking plus logic?
Plus logic.
Don't
So-
use those dice.
The other ones didn't work for me either.
Yeah, that's true.
For doing something with my analytical mind, I get another edge.
Yep.
Okay. And so Here we go. I'm just using logic because I don't have cracking. I'm using my extra die.
So this is called defaulting because you don't have the skill set.
Mhm.
So when you default, it is a -2 die.
Oh.
That seems not good for me.
Maybe let him do it.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I had, as in part of my skills, I have compiling +2 for sprites this whole time. Oopsies. I could have been okay. Well, guess what? Next time I do the sprites, I'll have 2 extra
You're gonna
dice.
do
I'll be much better at it. Okay, so you're saying -2?
Yep.
That doesn't work. Well, and it's not engineering that I would use to do this.
Nope.
Because it's easy.
Because engineering is more technical with your hands in the meat world versus cracking is the skill you're going to need. So one of the things
Interesting.
that I will let you do though, if you want to, because a lot.
That's weird
some
because
players
most
are
of
new.
the Technomancer skill combos use engineering constantly.
Electronics.
It's
Electronics.
not engineering? Okay. I probably am confusing the two.
So, but you do have electronics.
I do.
So what I would recommend is, because we've created some new characters here and
Mhm.
stuff like that, I would recommend swapping your engineering skill and making that cracking. So I'll allow you to do that with your character.
Oh, that's
This
neat.
is a
Yeah,
new
because
character.
you thought engineering was something else.
Okay. I will appreciate that greatly.
Mhm.
And look at that.
Thank you,
Official
most humble
modification.
game master.
Cool. I'll just
Okay.
take it out on you later. It's fine.
There's always a cost.
Here we go.
When give it, she take it away.
Here we go.
Did you have the +1 from Leroy?
I did, and I'm going to use my edge to do that. I have 4 successes.
All right. That is exactly the amount you needed.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh.
You're welcome.
You hear the tick of the locks unlock in the Roadmaster.
Okay, and now
I'll check it out from here. I'll go to
Open
the
the
back
door.
doors. Back doors. Open up.
Roll reaction plus intuition. No, I'm kidding. It's actually built like a little house in the back. Like there's a mattress and
Level.
like a little
actually
kitchen
is?
spot. Yeah.
Is there room for my bike?
I mean, you can make the room for your bike.
is there a luggage rack on the top? Can we like
Well,
stick it up?
so the bed, it's like a twin bed, and you
This
can
is a
probably
nice
flip the
place.
mattress up to the side if you want to.
hello, that is where I will be sleeping.
So I'd push it up anyway. Yes, I know. And I will then.
No. The bike goes on the top on the
Sleep
roof
in a
rack.
van.
Can the bike go on the top?
You sleep in a van.
Can you get the bike on the top?
Well, I mean, are there any ramps nearby? I could.
Why don't you ride the bike over to the troll's house? The troll will put it up on the top.
You know,
Not bad. Not a bad thing.
All
that actually makes a lot of sense.
stuff is in logic.
Good call. Put the bed back down.
Thank you. And then before we take the car, can we rewrite the programming in this so that I am now the owner?
You can work on that while you're on the drive. Who's driving?
Leroy.
You don't want me driving.
Well, if I'm driving my bike, I can't also drive the truck.
Oh boy.
So we got to make a decision
Here we
here.
go.
You're driving. Don't crash my new car.
Okay.
Honestly, with the Roadmaster, if you did crash it, it might do more damage to whatever you crash
true.
into
Does it have
than
an
the car
autopilot?
itself. Yes, it's like
Sick.
most cars this day have grid guide, so you can literally turn something on,
I mean,
put it
yeah.
on your GPS.
You want the
and it'll do it.
convenience of being able to turn on your stove before you get home while still driving.
So he can just. So we're saying it's not like a.
What is this?
Unless we're like
2024?
dodging bullets or something, he can just program it the way it goes.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
gonna follow and obey all traffic laws. So, like, if you're on the run or something, it's not.
Yeah, if I have to do any kind of evasive action,
That's
it can
good.
get
We
bad
are
real fast.
law-abiding citizens.
Oh, 100%.
We will drive over to the coordinates to the troll.
Since
Right.
you are driving, let's have you
Driving.
do. You need to access the vehicle.
Right.
So go ahead and roll your roll access. Let's just roll access. So do you want
This is legal, so this would be electronics, right?
yeah.
Okie doke.
So electronics plus logic.
Yes, I'm okay at that.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. That's 5.
You're in. You have full control of the vehicle.
All right. Time to
There.
gashed.
So it's going to take about 20 minutes to get to your location.
Pop.
I'll meet you there.
That is the weirdest sounding motorcycle.
During that 20 minutes, I would like to try to edit the data files on the car itself.
Great.
To make me the registered owner.
Cool. So it is
my persona.
It is illegal. So you're going to do your cracking plus logic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to apologize to all of my freelancer friends because I'm just going to set a threshold for this. All in.
You
Yeah,
are the master.
this is one of my complex forms. Also,
Cool.
is editor.
I'll probably get there before the truck does, so I can start the engagement.
I turn the
control.
volume to the maximum that it will go. And then I crank the bass and set the equalizer.
And I will change the channel to different music.
Ah, you're in the back. You ain't got no control over that. You're busy.
Much better. Oh no, not that much better. Hold on. I still have. I'm using logic for this, so I just got another replacement from the one that I just did. So then I will move this one to success, and I will spend this one to
Just for
also.
reroll.
Yeah, because then I'm down to just. I'm down to 2 then.
I want to make sure. So I know is it the grenade that has the edge tokens in it?
The grenade doesn't have anything in it.
Oh, okay. If we have the edge tokens, I know you have the Shadowrun New Yen tokens and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Everyone take the edge, take the amount of edge attribute you have. So that way.
For the yeah, that's what I do.
That's
I
good.
use these cool little Nguyen.
I'm going to spend the other 2
Okay.
now just to get it done. So that's 4 successes. I'm hoping that.
Yeah, four gets you. Tell you what, we're going to make this an extended test.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take you a while to get into the government files and blah,
Sure.
blah, 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 blah. So
But if for some reason we are pulled over, just like if they scan the car.
so it's going to take you a little time.
Okay.
So they're going to handle the interaction with the troll because you are now committed to this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take you a number of hours equal to a certain threshold of hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that you've.
I have
so in the
4.
first hour, you're on your way.
Good.
So you're going to be busy for a while.
So what you'll see is this yellow plated, like gold plated, like bike. This thing's flapping in the wind.
Do you have a way to see AR?
I have I think what's called us. I have Smart Link.
Do you have cyber eyes?
I don't have Cybereyes.
Do you have goggles?
No.
Do you have sunglasses?
Probably.
Okay.
Mom would have bought you AR
Yeah.
glasses. You're
Yeah.
fine.
If you have, do you have AR turned on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you don't see that. You see a caricature of chronostatic pull up, very cheapy and anime like.
I'm so glad you spent this amount of viewer time to explain that. I pull up. Yeah. I get off the bike. Are you?
Oh, you're like a
How you doing?
dude.
Chronostatic. Nice to meet you.
Hey, were you the guy that I was talking on the phone with?
Yes, I'm glad you put that together. You're coming with us to Chicago, correct? Jim, Bob, Jim?
Jim Bob Jim.
Jim, Bob, Jim.
Friendly neighborhood troll. Gotcha.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet ya.
Now, in a few minutes, a vehicle is going to be coming up over the hill.
Okay.
You're going to get in.
Okay.
We're going to go. Do you carry a cred stick?
Yeah. My assistant gave me one. I probably got, I don't know. I can get more if I have to, maybe.
No. I'm going to give you some. It's called seed money. You're a pretty veteran, right?
You're a farmer? I like this guy.
Take out your cred stick.
Okay.
Please. And he taps it and he gives you 1,000 yen. This is a seed money that you'll get. It helps you
Okay.
pay your expenses while we do the run.
I didn't know this gig was going to be about farming, but okay, I'll try my best.
By the way, one thing you notice about him is that he is drenched. And the thing about, as anybody from Pacific Northwest knows, we call the rainy city or the rainy region, we don't get like downpours. We get mists. Most people get damp. The fact that he's drenched means he's been sitting out here waiting.
Literally since we hung up the call.
Yeah. Literally from then on, he's been out there and he's soaked to the bone. He's like, yeah, man, okay, yeah, do we get going? Oh, you said the truck's coming. Coming. I was gonna be like, that motorcycle probably not gonna.
No, this is for me right now, but I will need your assistance with this in just a second.
Before you hear the engine of the truck, you do in fact hear the dulcet tones of Gact echoing its way over the horizon.
Whoa, someone playing some beats.
That would be the truck.
Oh shit, this is gonna be epic.
The truck arrives.
Hey, what's up?
Leroy, Jim Bob Bob Jim, Jim Bob Bob Jim, Leroy.
Hey, I see you met my assistant.
And then
What
and then I'll go open the back of the doors. Nix.
Hi. Jim Bob Bob Jim, nice to meet y'all. I'm just your friendly neighborhood troll. As he says that, he goes back to the porch and then pulls out he gets a giant Panther XXL and just straps it on the back, gets a katana, straps it on this side, gets a giant, what's it called again? Where is it? Oh, there it is. An area predator puts here, and then pulls out some knucks, and then just hands it on. He's like, just ready to make some friends.
That gun is the size of me.
Could you assist me with your
I call
arms?
it Mist Maker.
We need to put this bike, strap it so. Wow. We just gotta put this bike up onto the roof and strap it down. Is that cool?
Oh yeah, I got you. He grabs it and he just chucks it up.
Oh,
It's on the roof. You tying it down?
yes, very much so. So I've got some
Was that
I got some Myrmeric rope in the bike's trunk, and
No,
I'll
you're coming
check
with
it
us for
out.
a while.
and then take the sword out and a couple other devices and things that I don't want if the bike goes flying lost, and then jump into the path. He'll sit in the back with Nick.
I was gonna
He does
say,
not want to
The
see.
troll needs to
Taking a
go in
nap.
front.
He's just sitting in the crowd like,
The whole truck will be freighting sparks the entire way there.
Yeah, I'll jump into the back and sit on whatever desk is there, because I'm assuming you're on the bed.
I will need to sleep.
Yeah, so she'll be on the bed. I'll be on the computer or on the desk. Just he won't be on a computer. He'll just be reflecting, and yeah.
as you're doing that, he like walks up behind you. So, what you doing?
I am thinking
What you thinking?
about this and that. Just about the run in general. But nothing. So are you like actually? Are we driving at this point?
Yes.
So I'm assuming there's a connecting sliding door between the driving seat and the back, or is it like a window, or?
No, it's pretty much open inside.
It's like a giant
So
RV.
you've got the two seats up front. You've got the bench middle seat.
Oh, I
and then
see.
everything behind that is cleared out for like the kitchen area. And
I see. So he
and
can
bed.
actually literally just turn and talk.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jim Bob Jim,
Yeah.
tell us a bit about your running experience.
Well, I go on jogs in the morning. I try to maintain my cardio, but I'm more of like a muscle guy.
You ran face first right into that one.
But tell us a bit more about the missions that you.
Oh yeah. Oh, those yeah. Well, I'm a pretty popular guy. I go on a lot of runs. Friggin', I don't know, man. What you want to know? You want someone, convinced with fists? You want people convinced with bullets? You want people convinced with slicing?
Oh.
I got you. I can
Or some
convince
miss
people.
made.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, if you like want splatter convincing, splatter. Those always convince people.
Why don't we set a precedent? Maybe a word or something that you'd like us to say when it's time to mist.
I mean, I feel like if that's happened,
I mean,
we should
I would
be
think
leaving.
it's misting time.
It's misting time.
It's misting time.
All right, we'll say it's misting time when it's time to
I'm not
to
saying that.
mist.
I mean, I won't know if you want me to mist. You gotta say the code word.
Yeah,
It's misting time.
we'll be fine.
is pretty much how the first hour passes.
Yeah, hearing this banter back and forth, Nyx just like shakes her head, puts earbuds in, and just rolls over on the bed.
You asked to join us.
Take another.
Already regretting it.
Just make another cracking roll for the next hour of your work on editing.
Oy, oy, oy.
As you're doing it, he probably just will come up to you. So, hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey. She doesn't talk much.
No.
Earbuds in.
It's not.
It was logic. Wait, no, it was logic, so I get one of these, so I am going to try and use it immediately to reroll.
Okay. Oh no.
I have
So-
not seen more twos in the Shadowrun game than
The next
The
hour
detective
passes. So what I want to do, so you're on your way out of Seattle area.
Yeah.
Because of grid guide, like you're taking like the pretty much standard
normal
routes and
roads,
stuff
yeah.
like that. You actually don't go through some of those bad areas, so you're pretty okay. Once you make it on the highway, you see a couple like small groups of cycles pass. You recognize some of the gang symbols if you ever spent any time in Seattle, or even some of these chapters in other cities. You do see the acidic green A of the Ancients, which is a biker gang of elves. They hate everyone else. So kind of do the turn away in the car during that time. But you make it through. Now you have a couple of days on the road. Luckily, the grid guide lets you drive through the night, so that's pretty nice. Oh, great.
I'll be filtering that out with my earbuds.
It takes you, probably with your rolls, it takes you 5 or 6 hours to do what you need to do. But you've accomplished it.
Okay, how quickly does my stun damage go away with my rest?
So you get to make a willpower roll. It might be, actually, it's body, I think. 1 body roll per hour. So,
Straight body?
yeah.
What happens if you glitch a roll like that?
I make up something fun.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh.
I have 1 success on the
Okay.
first roll.
So, similar to that, if you've got, how many boxes of stun do you have?
5.
5? About 5 hours pass and you are good to
Oh,
go.
that's relatively quick.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So 11 hours on the road because you were working, not resting. So 11 hours on the road is when you feel refreshed.
Okay.
But you've got, it's going to be Sunday evening by the time you arrive. Once you're on the road, you actually get a data file sent from Fixer Jane telling you that you are going to meet at a little dive in the CZ.
I was gonna say.
CZ.
I was gonna say, Jim Bob.
Containment zone?
I'm pretty sure you said we were not going into the CZ.
Oh no. I
Chrono,
don't know where. Look, that's
you
what
said
I mean.
not the CZ.
I don't know. So
Wait, does that mean like we're gonna get nuked? Like
what-
radiated?
what does the file
No.
say?
Oh, I want it to be like those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So I'll access the file and take a look at it. It's
All
a
right, I'll
little-
get you the info in just a second here.
Okay.
Listen, Jim Bob, you seem like a decent fellow. Could you keep your eye on the road? I'm gonna hot sim and play some Doom 52.
Oh, you play Doom? Oh, I can't get past level 3. Wait, you play? How long you been playing? What's the score?
Oh Lord. Well, perhaps you've seen the famed high scores of Chicken Lover.
No.
Ah,
In the meantime, you see in the data file that you are meeting at Maxwell's Polish on Clark and Ontario.
Maxwell's Polish on Clark in Ontario. Nothing else.
Nope, that's where you're meeting Mr. Johnson. If you do a little search on it,
yeah, what's Yelp say?
Yeah.
no one claims the meat is 100% pork, but it is 100% delicious.
Is it 100% pork TM?
Trademark.
Sure.
Yeah.
and it's you're meeting at 2 a.m. It's a diner atmosphere.
Excellent.
Primarily locals inhabit it, so but it's pretty standard little dive 24-hour restaurant.
What do we know, or what can I research or figure out about the containment zone?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and make a check.
Meanwhile,
Would that be
I will do the smart thing and search it on the Matrix.
Awesome. Do a matrix search.
so? What would this be for me?
For you, you can use a knowledge skill.
Could I call Hope
Sure.
that's here?
You
Because
could
she's
call
been in
contact.
Chicago for a while.
Absolutely.
I got a loyalty 4 connection for contact. It's a talismonger, which is Hope.
Okay.
While they're doing this, you see Jim Bob just like looking around, kind of keeping an eye out on things. You know, once in a while picking his nose, looking it out.
I need to roll for that, right? Just call
Yep.
Hope? I'll just dial up Hope.
You got 5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have you make your roll as well.
Oh. Zero.
All right, so Hope's going to get you all your information. So for your search, you find out about the CZ, that you've got various gangers, you've got various areas.
Uh-huh.
The place you are meeting is on the north side.
Mhm.
You've got... you find some news articles about City Hall being built back up. So, like, it's still, everything's, like, demolished, but any of the structures that remain, like, they're kind of, like, starting to blockade some of those up and getting a couple of them operational. They have their own unique hosts, small, but they're there. So there's some spots in the CZ that does have electricity in the Matrix and stuff. You also find that that neighborhood that City Hall is in is known as the Shattergraves, which is known for having a lot of ghoul population.
Oh, God. Shattergraves.
That sounds like a lovely place. And while Chrono is currently learning all of this from Hope, I will just send him a text with all the information.
So I'll take the text that he sends me and I'll ask Hope for more off the beaten path information, such as like, what can we expect when we deal with
Ghouls.
ghouls?
This is how you say hello?
Oh, I mean, of course he's going to be like, hello.
That's how you say hello to your girlfriend who you haven't spoken in a while. So long.
Leroy, hi.
How's it going?
I'm just great. How are you?
Chrono's calling you because he needs something again.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mind me.
You're such a help.
Yes, I am.
All right. Chrono, can we maybe talk alone?
Not on your life.
Yeah, I can make that happen. So when we stop, I'll take the bike out and I'll go actually to visit her and disconnect.
Oh, when you get into town, so you're not
Yeah.
calling to her till you get into town?
Yeah, well, no, I'll call her, but then
Uh-huh.
when she wants to speak alone, he will then go physically to talk
Okay,
to her,
so-
and I'll disconnect everything so he can't.
Gotcha.
Like,
so
actually,
you're gonna actually get info from
Actually
her.
disconnect. Oh, sorry.
So you're gonna get info from her once you're in town, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you when you get here.
I mean, we'll
I'll
spend
be
at least the first 5 minutes.
I'd like
Whoa.
to put a micro camera on him. He's not looking.
roll a stealth check
Oh.
versus your perception.
Oh, what was he doing?
A perception plus logic, or perception plus intuition for you, as he's trying to put a micro camera on you
Okay.
while you're traveling.
Sure.
1.
Uh-oh. I'm blowing edge on this. This is a new scene.
Why? Nothing's happening.
Mm,
Don't worry about
blowing
it.
edge on it anyway, because I want it to be private. 2.
Privacy is a concept.
You see Leroy at one point in the truck, kind of like, but like there's clearly something in his hand. He's
That's right. I'm like a fart in the wind.
Yeah, then as I leave, I'll
Just
just
as
take it and
smelly.
put it right beside the tailpipe of the truck and let it go. So you just see like the exhaust coming out.
So anything else you guys are doing on the trip?
So I will go and basically hang out with Hope and talk and get to know
Once
more.
that's once you're in
Shadowlands.
Chicago.
Yeah.
So
nothing else on the trip. for
okay.
me.
How
like
about
to role play and go
you?
over your lines?
The two of you. You're picking your nose.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He is trying to like be as part of the like his. He's been a bodyguard at various clubs. He's been bodyguard, or so he's kind of also trying to be a lookout. And just anytime we stop, anytime we go any place, he's got nothing else to do in this truck. He's the big boy, and
All right.
Do either of you, with all my questioning of who this job is for and what this job is and any of that, mention the alderman?
I was actually going to ask when you were talking about the city hall stuff if that was involved with the alderman.
You could do search for that too.
Well,
Yeah, because that's what I would be searching for.
I think there
is-
would have been at one point in the drive. I think the Chrono would have put together a bit of a dossier on what he knows and sent you everything, which would include the alderman.
Oh Lord,
Okay,
he did
so
it.
would I know if the aldermen are connection, so one of my knowledge skills is corporations, right? Like I know corporate life and I know like the dealings, especially of Horizon, is something that,
They are not connected to Horizon.
well, that is good. Phew. But are they in major business dealings with any corporation?
You can. Have you ever been to Chicago?
I have not been to Chicago.
Okay, so you could do a search on the Matrix.
Okay, but I just don't know it.
You don't know it offhand.
Okay. I will do a search.
These are nobodies. It's for any other city.
Okay.
Chrono,
I
have
will
you
do a
even
search.
looked?
And so that's going to be my logic and what?
Logic plus Matrix perception. It's perception plus logic.
What'd you say?
Have you even looked at those guides on how to make flashy presentations? You
No.
always send everything in Helvetica on white.
I mean, I think it looks good.
Good.
So this is a new scene, right? So
I'm sorry.
I know.
Matrix perception is electronics plus intuition.
Yeah, because it's
Apologies
legal.
for that.
Should you want me to re-roll it?
Yes, please.
Oh no!
General rule is legal.
Oh,
is
she finally did
electronics.
good.
3 successes, like 2 6s and a 5.
And
No.
so you said it's logic plus electronics?
Electronics plus, what did I say? Intuition.
Oh, intuition, so I don't get this.
Yeah, the general rule of the Matrix is if it's legal, it's electronics. If it's illegal, it's cracking.
Well, that's interesting. I learned something about that. From 3 successes to 1.
One success.
So you don't find any associations to any corporations or anything. Pretty much, like, for what it's worth, it's an organized crime, almost gangish operation.
Okay.
Mm.
Almost gangish operation. That's interesting. It's different than what I got.
I mean,
I'll
That's
take their money.
kind of sounds like as technology, but you know.
Perhaps.
The other thing I would recommend that you do on the drive is register a lot of sprites.
Oh, okay. Yes, I would do that.
So that's going to take some time to do.
Mhm.
So you're going to choose your level and type again.
Yep, I'm going to do highest level on, and I can register a bunch of them.
So here's, let's say it's going to take, how long does it take to get from Seattle to Chicago? We're going to have to make this up.
Oh, that's
We can find that out pretty quick.
16 hours.
We've done that drive.
Not Seattle to Chicago. In real life.
It's a while.
Yeah, so if she spent 11 hours.
30 hours.
Okay, so you still have
19.
19 hours to do this. So if you do a force or a rating 8, gosh, I speak spirits, a rating 8, that is going to take you 8 hours to register it.
Okay, and I have 19 hours, you said.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll mean to keep you still
But
left.
you also should probably sleep.
Yeah.
Unless you'd like to have some disadvantages. I'm fine with that.
I did sleep. That was part of what
If
I
you
did.
sleep again, though, it's going to be 2 days.
Okay, so then I'm just going to do 4s then,
Okay.
not 8s.
So 4 force 4s would be 16 hours,
Mm-hmm.
right? Am I crazy on that?
4
Okay.
times 4, yeah.
Yeah.
16.
So,
And then I sleep the rest of the 3 hours. That's like a normal night for me.
well, and like we'll say that by the time you get there, that you have a few extra hours to rest before your meet.
Okay.
So when you get to the level with the rocket launcher, you're supposed to take it and then double back, and you'll find that there's a brick wall that looks a little different from the other bricks on the wall. You shoot the rocket launcher at that, that opens up the secret passage, which then gives you access to the later levels.
So I will be read the 4 that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing 1 each of a courier sprite, a cracking sprite, a data sprite, and a machine sprite.
Okay. And then I need to know the number of tasks you end up getting, so please roll me a tasking plus resonance.
No, now, while I'm making these, because I'm compiling sprites, I'm remembering this time, I have a +2.
Correct.
So it's tasking plus resonance +2.
Oh, that's a lot.
And which sprite are we starting with?
We'll start with the courier.
All right.
I'm just going to go all the way down the line. Also,
Can you make a super sprite?
my sprite affinity gets me a bonus point of edge every single time I do
Great.
this. So,
Oh, look at that roll.
That's a pretty one.
so that's 5 for the first one
Okay.
for my couriers.
So you have 2 tasks.
But it only does 2 with that. I want to do
It's net hits. So I rolled 3.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
you beat by
that's
2.
fine. You know what? 2 tasks for a courier sprite, I think is fine.
So you have 2 tasks for that for right now. Now you're going to fight your fade, which is 3, so logic plus willpower.
Logic and willpower. And when I make this logic roll, I get another edge.
Yeah, you can only ever have 2 above your maximum, right?
I know.
Oh, that's a glitch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. But I can spend edge on right now to re-roll.
To re-roll your failures, or to make it not a glitch if you just want to change 1 die or something like that.
She got under the.
I'm going to spend all 4
To re-roll your
So-
failures.
to re-roll.
Now, is it a glitch or is it a critical glitch? Were there any hits?
She rolled.
I have a hit.
She rolled 7
one
dice, 5
hit.
ones, and 1 hit. Like it's the skull soup.
If you hadn't
match right now.
gotten that,
I have a hit. I have a hit.
Yep.
What would happen then? What would actually happen then?
So you can only, if you were to roll your edge, she could change it from a critical to a regular glitch, but it would still count as a regular glitch. But since
Because it's
she's-
just a regular glitch, you can go from regular
Yeah.
glitch to 0. Okay, makes sense.
Why would I want to count 2s as glitches?
if you want someone else, like if you want to make him roll worse.
But I can't tell what you're rolling for something to make yours glitches, right?
No, but you could ask. I mean,
Mhm. Okay, so if I want to re-roll everything, I can't. There's no re-roll everything for edge.
it's
just
just a
one
post edge. So you spend 4,
It's 4
and
to
you're
just-
gonna keep your 1 hit,
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
but re-roll all your failures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby.
Phew.
No.
1.
All right, so you take
Not
2
a
stun.
glitch.
Fine. 2 stun.
All right, and then let's do it again with your next.
So I am tasking, which is 5 plus
So the spirit. Oh, if that was just.
my
Not spirit,
logic
sprite. Gosh,
sprite.
bad.
My logic, I'm getting 1 more of this now.
Shadowrun's like it's like
Plus
multi little
2
games
for
in
my
the game.
affinity.
Kinda,
Yeah.
So it's like one big system with a bunch of little systems in there. We just killed things.
3.
I rolled
man.
2 hits. You have 1 service. So the nice thing is that a registered sprite lasts until you use those tasks. So what you could theoretically do is once you get all your spirits, you could see how you're feeling on the fade, and then you could spend their 1 task to re-register them, and you don't have to spend the hours on it that way. You can just get extra tasks.
No, I get it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just so I can get more than 1 task for this guy, I'm going to spend this to change this into a success. So I have 4.
Okay.
So I have 2 tasks for the cracking.
Okay.
The tasks are when they use the task up. Then once the tasks are done,
I mean, we've got a guy. I mean, if he'll help at all,
can't help you
do
with sprites.
anything.
can't.
No, but we've got a guy for cracking. This was my cracking sprite.
Mhm.
So, like, if you would actually help and not just like do bullshit and be like, "I'm helping you," and it
I
has
did help
nothing.
you. I gave you an extra die.
Okay, data sprite. Oh, now I'm doing my
Fade.
fade.
And you're fighting 2.
Right. So my fade again is so many numbers to remember. I am rolling for plus what for fade?
Fade is your logic plus willpower.
Logic and willpower. That's right. Logic, willpower. Because it's logic, I get one of these.
Ooh.
Ooh, good hit. Oh.
Ooh.
All right, you're fine.
I have a question
Yes.
mechanically,
Yes.
just because 6th is new and also I've never played a Technomancer before. My hardening gives me edge when I'm making matrix damage resistance. Is this considered matrix damage resistance?
No, it's when something is attacking you and trying to
Got
inflict
it.
damage on
Okay.
you.
But okay, so no stun on that one. Okay, one more time. We're going to summon a sprite. I will get my 5 plus my... It's these 2 for my sprite affinity.
Wow, that's a lot of dice. There we go. That's what I like about this
That's a
game.
nice sound.
That's a
2,
good sound. Yeah.
3, 4.
Nice.
I know that's only going to give me 2 tasks again, and this is my data one, which I want a little bit more for. But I can re-roll, so I am going to...
Reroll a die.
Nope.
Hmm.
Okay, so 4. So that's 2 for that guy.
You rolled. Sorry, that was for summoning the next one.
Mhm.
I rolled 2 hits,
So yes, you get 2 tests.
so you get 2 tasks.
Yeah.
All right. So fade,
Fade.
talk
Logic
to
and
people.
willpower. I will memorize this by the time this is done.
right?
When I do this one, I get this back.
Always have logic. I'm always.
So this is all the pre-prep. That's what
This is-
better.
Oh, now I'm beating like the fade. I'm fine on, I guess.
Yeah.
4.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
And the last spirit or sprite. Gosh, I can't stop.
It's,
Right.
once you get it locked in, you're done, right?
Sprite.
He's already thinking about the spirits bugs that we have to beat.
Yeah.
It's all about.
I play a mage, so it's always summoning a spirit. This feels like summoning a spirit.
Yeah. It's neat.
3.
I got 2 hits. That gives you 1 service.
That's my machine. Okay.
Nice.
Not really, but okay.
Oh.
Good
So
enough. And without that many dice.
roll
and-
your last fade though.
Oh, fade.
You have to get 1 success for that one, right? That should be
Just
2.
1. Well, no, I rolled 2 hits. So
Oh.
Oh, but for rolling that, I get this.
Yeah.
And
Reroll.
I'm going to have to go for the reroll.
Ooh.
so take 1 stun.
It's a
Now, how
glitch.
many stun do you have now?
3.
That's a glitch.
Oh, it's a glitch. Wait, 1. It is a glitch.
Yikes.
Then you're going to take full stun. So two stun.
Right? I have 1 success.
Yep, but I'm negating it because of your glitch. So
Okay.
give yourself 1 extra.
Okay.
So that has taken you 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You are exhausted physically and you need to rest.
Mhm.
The rest is going to cure your damn fade. So who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
So now when you wake up again, what you can do with your sprites is the one that has the 1 task.
Mm-hmm.
You can use that 1 task to re-register. This is not going to take hours anymore because you already have it.
Mhm.
So what you are going to do is just do another task
Recompile
plus
it.
resonance.
Yeah.
But your fade is going to be 2 per hit. So before you rest, let's just take you get ready to knock you out and then you sleep it off.
Okay.
Oh, neat. It's like when in D&D when the cleric blows all the healing spells
And then, yeah.
or all the protection spells.
This is better. This is better. That's
That's
cocked.
cocked die. Yeah, reroll that one die.
Nice.
So I have 5, which is a lot better than it was.
5. Let me roll mine. I forgot to. La 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 la.
Bits on a hand.
I rolled no hits. You now have 5 services because you've
5
spent
machine.
the 1,
Okay.
but now you're at 5.
Mhm.
Wow. It's the data one?
No, it's machine.
However,
It's all right. It's not bad.
you are
Physical
now
stuff.
going to be fighting
Mm-hmm.
10 stun.
10 stun.
Yeah. Nighty-night.
So go ahead and roll your
I like the idea that she's just like laying back there,
logic
kinda
plus
like-
willpower.
and then just
Which is impossible to beat.
Yeah, but you'll knock it down.
You say that.
Yeah.
3. So that means you are taking 7 more stun. Does that knock you out? All right, so then whatever is left over is going to turn into physical.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One physical.
One physical. So basically, as she's doing all this, like compiling in the matrix, and there's code flying all around and stuff like that, and finally, like after all of these hours, like her movements are getting a lot slower and stuff like that, and finally, like as she does that last, like I could get more out of you, and she does a little more compiling to get those extra tasks. Blood starts to leak from her nose and her ear, and she passes out and falls smearing blood onto the bed sheet.
you see, that's the problem with technomancers.
Is she okay?
Do I know what happened?
Do you know technomancers?
You've worked with me before.
Yeah, but
You're probably concerned.
so she's bleeding. So
You got
I'll
one of those
check pulse.
She's alive.
What patch? I've got stim patch, chem patch, trauma patch, and antidotes.
Trauma patch might do it.
Well, would I know that? I guess if I have those patches.
So you would know she doesn't look hurt, physically hurt, other than the blood coming. So you would say probably she's passed out, and a stim patch would be all you would need to.
Okay.
The thing about a stim patch that you would know, though, as Shadowrunners, a stim patch buys you time. So basically what would happen is you would slap a stim patch on. It would cure, depending on the rating, it would cure that number of boxes. So you'd wake up, but 11 minutes later, you're going to take, I believe it's 3 more stun.
Oh.
So you're actually going to cause her more harm.
I'm not going to do anything. So I see this. I'll just very kindly wipe the blood up, make sure the sheets are clean, put her in a comfortable position, make sure that the music's down so she can get a good rest, and then let her rest. And just monitor her, make sure she's rolling around,
Yeah,
and
you
snoring.
could always, if you're a little worried about it, you could hook her up to a med kit or something just to
I
make
don't
sure.
have that.
But
I've got patches, so that's it.
okay, all
I
right.
do have a platinum dock wagon contract.
That
could
seems
always-
excessive.
It's good.
All right. Well, now that you are all full of sprightly goodness and unconscious, we are going to wrap our session right there with the arrival to Chicago.
Yeah.
So we will
Prepared.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chicago.
The skyline that you would normally see is pretty dilapidated and dark, and about 30 miles south is where you see the glittering lights.
Ooh.
As you say, there it is, Chicago. I'm like, I don't see it.
Cradle.
Like, turn the wrong way. I think you're looking the wrong way.
Oh boy.
Awesome. Well, we will see you next week where we will hit another session of World of Shadows.